Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. It's me, A. Prustian,
Cold Run.
and it looks like we have no choice but to go talk to Gortash again. So we will do that. We'll kind of skip through until we get to the point last time where we picked a fight, which we knew. We knew we were picking a fight, and we knew it was a bad idea. And we still did it, because sometimes you just have to see how bad of an idea is it. It was really bad.
It was.
Okay, so I'm going to talk to Gortash and get caught up to where we are no longer picking a fight.
Or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived.
Okay, I don't remember this conversation. I thought I was doing the same things, and I must have missed this.
You don't remember this?
No, did
This
we?
was Yeah. This is where he was telling us about
Yeah, but I don't
the
remember what I chose here.
uh
Did I ask what
oh
was their plan?
oh I do not. I guess I do not remember.
Right? That's okay. We'll just go from here. So, maybe how am I supposed to find Orin if she can change her form so easily?
Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal.
Oh,
That's
the
where
intro
Orin
screen.
became what she is,
Oh.
where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies.
I have to admit, even horror has a home is a really nice turn of phrase. I gotta give him that.
Agreed.
Okay. You, Orin Ketherick the Brain, what was your plan?
First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name.
I bet she'd like
Next,
that.
the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketherick Thorn. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we, will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God.
It's so interesting that he's being so up, because I when he said before, like, I will lead this place on the path of justice, like, I thought he was going to be more circumspect about how he described that path of justice to us, or more euphemistic.
Right?
And now he's being very direct.
Yeah. Yeah, he sees no reason to hide any of it, I guess. Well, he is trying to convince us that he's trustworthy in his own way right now,
Hmm.
I guess.
And he might just view tyranny as like a neutral thing as opposed to a an evil.
Well, if it's his tyranny, it's a good
Right.
thing, right? Um,
But like Orin, I don't think would say that she's doing, she's doing something good. I think she'd be like, it's evil and I love it. But
yeah,
him, I don't know that he would say the same thing.
that's true. I think what he's doing, he thinks if it's good for him, it's good to neutral for the people, right? Like he doesn't care that it takes away their free will to turn them into tadpoled slaves to the absolute. He
Yeah, maybe it
thinks
makes him
that's
stronger
good,
against mind flayers.
right? Well, he thinks it's good because it means that they'll do what he wants, you
Yeah,
know? And Ketherick Thorm was much more like, I'll do this evil stuff because it's worth it for the things I get out of it. Like Ketherick didn't start off as like an evil guy, but he was willing to do anything to save his daughter.
mm.
And then that turned into, I'll do all this evil stuff, you know? So
And
it
so if
is
Gortash were to,
interesting.
if he
Yeah.
gets his way, and like, let's say we go along with his plan, and we become co-rulers, and he does what he wants. Do you think he would do this to like strengthen Baldur's Gate, or just he would just, or that would just be an end in itself? Just he's the ruler, and as long as that stays, doesn't really matter what else happens.
Probably. I guess it'll be interesting to kind of keep an eye on him and see what else he says.
Mm.
Um, yeah, so begins your tyranny.
Our tyranny. And we are saviors. Defenders of the Sword Coast. Our loyal subjects will love us, not hate us. What comes next will be entirely their fault.
Okay. Where in the Nine Hells did you find a powerful artifact like the crown?
Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that.
Hmm.
I don't think it's someone like Raphael, just because I don't know that he would grant that person, someone like that, so much power.
Yeah, Raphael certainly seems to be at odds with Gortash, because he
Yeah.
has his own drive, but it might be a different devil,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know? So, I mean, it was the crown was in. Oh, maybe I'm getting the crown mixed up with the hammer, but the crown was in Mephistopheles' vault, right?
Yes, at some, and then there were shenanigans, but no, someone stole it, but I don't know who. Was it
Yeah,
mortals? Some mortals?
right? Alright. I don't know if this very clever is sincere or sarcastic. So I think I'm going to say I've heard enough. Am I free to go?
Mm.
Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I think the first time we went through these conversations, you took like the more hostile options usually, so maybe you
Yeah.
ended up taking like the bottom option and it cut this short or something. Because yeah,
Right?
all this.
There was definitely more here, which was nice. It was good to see that. Alright, but fine, let's get it over with.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
Yeah, this time I will.
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
I guess I could skip this part. We did see
Enver
this already.
Gortash,
I swear.
swearest thou?
I swear.
Gather guests.
Alright, I'm
Grant
just
ye
gonna say
consent?
nothing.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, there it is.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Oh, I'm supposed to bring Orin, I guess, to him, or
Orin's Netherstone,
her
probably.
Netherstone, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Karlak has something to say. Let me talk to her.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
Yeah, I think she would like number 3. 1 and 2, because he looked like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat. Was it a nice coat? Maybe.
I don't think so. It was a little
Right?
bit much.
Yeah, I can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first. How could all these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is?
A what?
Chancer? I don't know. I can only assume it means something like prick, because that's what I think of it.
Yeah. Oh, dictionary. An unscrupulous or dishonest opportunist. Prepared to try any dubious scheme for furthering their own ends.
Huh.
There you go.
Yeah, evidently not.
I guess I didn't notice till it was too late either.
It's
I
true.
wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Yeah. Will, what do you have to say?
Unthinkable. To see my own father named Gortash, the sole ruler of Baldur's Gate. Please, we need to speak with him. Maybe he can see reason.
I am less optimistic, but you know what? Will didn't actually sound that optimistic either.
No.
Let's go talk to Ravengard. Let me save first.
I want to have a word.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
Yeah, I'll go with the Baldurian option. By the gods, what have they made of the city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gortash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I'm surprised there's even a little bit left of him.
Right? I'm gonna go for it. Call my tadpole. Oh, difficulty 2. They're like, you have to really fuck up to not get this roll. But it's always possible.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by Lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace.
Ravengard, the real Ravengard, is in there somewhere. We can't give up on him.
Have we finished then?
I guess we have.
Apparently. Yeah.
Alright, what about you, Lady Aelia Durenbold?
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Yeah, oh dear. Oh, Will is an exclamation point.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
Well, we will try. I wonder if we kill the Elder Brain, if that will kill all the tadpoles.
Yeah.
Talk to Lady... somebody whose name I can't read. Too far away, because
An
the cat...
Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Indeed. So you hope. Duke somebody or other. Oh, this is Portier.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
Wonder why Raphael's supporting you. And another one, Rugger Shattershield?
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Okay, so I'm feeling less and less bad about blowing up this foundry for the Steel Watch, because if Gortash is the one who, like, commissioned these, then some of that's on him, too. Oh, here's another dude to talk to.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Hmm.
Yeah, so everyone sucks.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they all support him in his bid.
I guess that makes everyone here by definition sucks, you're right.
Right. I think that's true. There are doors, but they're red.
They are.
So there's lots of people walking around to see us go through them.
I think more than anything else, after the end of this, after we finish this, I'm really interested in, and if anyone in the comments has a recommendation, I'm really interested in seeing if there's people who have like really stealth-heavy playthroughs, like
See what this does.
where they
Right.
like solo sneak through everything, like pacifist runs where they just convince everyone to work for them. I don't know.
Right.
I'm sure there's some really cool like wild playthroughs out there.
Oh, I bet. Okay, let's look at our journal.
Oh my gosh,
Updates. Hmm?
there's a lot of updates.
Yes, there are. Okay, we can consider his bargain. Right. He will let us rule the city alongside him with the Elder Brain at our command. I mean, I guess we could consider it. I would like to destroy the Steel Watch Foundry, is my thought.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, and in that gather your allies thing, right? So Floric is now part of that has been added to that list.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, that we freed her. Okay, look at the Get Orin's Netherstone. We have 2 ways to gain access to the temple. We can impress the murder tribunal. If we kill 2 targets from the list and bring a severed hand as proof, we can stand before the murder tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal. Or we can investigate. I think I'm gonna go with investigate, but that is interesting. They legitimately give you like the renegade version there.
I love that. I'm really glad. I really like it.
Okay. And again, we have to decide how to deal with the Raphael. I think we're gonna try to escape it. We need to find a Diabolist. I think we've been told that in game a couple times, like with somebody who's an expert in devils is what we should keep an eye out for.
No, never mind. I was going to say, I wonder if Mizora would have it's probably going to be someone in the lower city.
Probably,
I'm
I
sure
assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then avenge the Iron Hands, destroy the Steel Watch Foundry. That's the idea. Yeah, Barkus is adamant there's a peaceful way. And there might be, but as long as we can destroy the Steel Watch, I don't care. And we still have to find more of Dribbles. Poor Dribbles.
Poor Dribbles. His body dribbled all over the town.
It sure was. And the suspicious toys. The instructions and supplies came from Felagir's fireworks in the lower cities. So we need to investigate that. Yeah. I have a whole lot of quests I have not, like, looked at. I have exclamation points next to, like, everything. Because I always forget to check the journal. Whoops.
Oh, I forget. Help the devilish ox, right? We still have an ox in our pockets as an apple.
Oh, yeah. Can we come out and let him go? Is there a specific place we have to let him go?
It just says help him. We agreed to help it reach the city. So maybe, because right now we're still in Worm's Crossing.
I guess that's true.
I imagine
okay.
that once we get to the lower city, maybe like our pockets will expand suddenly with the growing apple.
Ox. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you happy to see me, or is that a
Is that an ox?
in your, an apple turning into an ox in your pocket? All right, I'm moving across the bridge then, so we can get across here. And there's Mizora again.
Oh, we got a quest to talk to her.
Well, let's do it. All right, Mizora.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Already? I thought Gortash would want to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Yeah, she would try to find a way to get him back in her clutches.
Yeah.
Oof. Alright, Will. Let's talk to you.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Where's Gortash taking your father, do you think?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay. Well, should we just go back to camp?
Yeah, if you even hover like a little farther down the road, it even says to Lower City as like a passage.
It does. Do we want to? Maybe we should pass through there to see if there's a waypointer.
Either way, because the other waypoint is pretty close, so I think it's totally fine either way.
Let's just go back to camp.
Okay. Oh, we wouldn't even need, because I forgot, when it brings us out of camp.
Yeah, it'll bring us right back. Yeah, I had the same thought afterwards. I was like, oh wait, right. We probably need to make camp. Like,
yeah, I'm just going to talk to some of the party members real quick.
Yeah, we should talk to people.
Please, don't look at me.
Okay, never mind. That was the only party member I really cared about. I'm done.
Well, I want to check in with people now that we've like seen the whole Gortash thing, so I am going to talk to people.
I had no wish to lose Will, but my, it would have been nice to flush her into the colony's flesh pit.
Huh.
Oh.
What her? Do you think she means Mizora?
She must, if she's talking about no wish to lose Will.
Yeah. Huh. It's weird because I feel like we never had that option. Oh, maybe
Oh, yes, we did. The Annihilate.
Oh. That's the colony's flesh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's true. Alright.
So, alright, quick. So I know that you're usually a gambler. Who are you betting is the faceless? And nobody is an option.
Oh, that's true, because he does claim that somebody is.
Yeah, someone in the camp.
In the camp.
But he could be lying.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have any information, so it could be anyone.
Could be any. I don't think it would be a main party member.
You don't think so?
But
I think it's possible.
You think it could be?
But then we'd have to like go on a rescue mission for whoever was replaced, which would be interesting. But I don't know if they'll do that.
Yeah.
So if it's not a main party member, though, I think the girl with the cat is the most likely.
Oh, yep. I think you're probably right.
Because we picked her up in Rivington and don't actually know anything about her.
She hasn't really done anything here yet.
Right. Why don't I go talk to her?
I'm going to make a counter prediction. I'm going to predict it's Grub.
The cat?
Yeah.
Also possible. All right, I guess we'll find out.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
She did bring her own knife.
Yeah, no, she's it. We want to just kill her now, just in case.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Karlak.
Mizora. I take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Is she just in camp right now?
That's what I just realized. I was like, I guess actually it's possible. And we could look around.
Please don't. Okay, thank God. I was worried she'd be like at Will's tent. Is she like in his bedroll? No.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Lae'zel.
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
That's a good point. No getting out of that without anybody suffering is probably true. Poor Cecil, my cat.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Yeah. He really wants to be on my lap, but I already have 2 cats on my lap, and there's no room for a 3rd cat. He's like, there's
always more room.
There could be room. Alright.
Do you think devils can make deals with, like, Scratch and the owl bear cub? Probably not. They're not, like, it feels like it wouldn't be allowed for them, right?
Right? Okay, Astarion?
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And I didn't see her in just a quick zoop
Yeah,
around
I
camp,
think
at least.
she must only appear once we do jammy mode. But that's fine, I'll finish talking to people here. Shadowheart, I remembered your existence.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, Gale, what do you think?
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
Gale, sometimes you're very self-centered. Alright, Halsin.
Mizora schemes with Will's very freedom. He deserves to know what she is up to.
Everybody's saying he deserves to know. I'm like, he knows. He was there.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking clown suit.
I love it. Oh, it's great. You gotta give her this. She knows how to make an entrance.
And she knows how to make an entrance too.
Right?
Sorore suje.
Just bring her sisters?
Esto pacti me.
I guess so. That's a surprise.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Huh. Yeah, I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Offer you the hellish contract, I guess.
I guess so. Why am I in this circle? I mean, I know I have a contract, but,
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
She's not going to ask to swap in the father, is she?
Huh. Right? I I don't know, maybe? What are you proposing?
A life for a life. No contract is end without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
So is it an option to do none of these things? It seems like it's not.
Right?
Because like to just leave the pact as it is?
Well, I mean, the thing is, the pact as is that it will break and Will gets his freedom. That's what's going to happen. But she's saying if you do that, there's no way to save your father.
I thought the pact was that in 6 months it would go up, but if you want to do it earlier, I guess we can take option 1 or 2 here. I think you're right, though. I think your interpretation is right.
Yeah. All right. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact? I mean, I don't really care.
Yeah.
God, I feel like for me, I want to say 4.
Yep.
Because it sucks, and his father dying is obviously not good. But, like, how do you sign an eternal pact to a devil to save the life of one old man who already has a tadpole in his brain?
And the way she worded it, too, makes me think, like, that if we were to do this, then, like, when we go to get him, like, we'd accidentally stab him and kill him. And
yeah, and, like, maybe not. Maybe this is the renegade thing, and maybe it should be, like, do the right thing.
It's not.
Will,
there's no way
give
that's
your
the right
soul
thing.
so your father could live. That just doesn't sound right. Like, the city will need him to rebuild. Like, there are other people.
There's other people. No, there's no way that 2 and 3 are the right things. Like, even no way.
I just don't think it is. I mean, Will might disagree with me, and he might do it anyways. But I'm gonna say break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Because there was always the chance.
Ita.
There was always the chance he would do what he wanted anyways, like Shadowheart.
ad beator.
But I do think this is the right thing. I feel bad for Duke Ravengard, but I don't think it's worth an eternal
Didn't
pact.
think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Okay. Loophole, break Will's pact with Mizora. Got the triumph for achievement or whatever. I feel bad about his dad, but I just don't think it's worth an eternal pact.
No. I think there's very little that was worth an eternal pact.
Right.
Because eternity is like
forever.
That's a long time. That's forever. I think you take a huge amount. No, I really can't think of anything that's worth eternity.
Right? And like, plus, if you did make that pact with Mizora, what would she have you do? Who would you end up hurting or killing because of that? You know?
Right. Even if you don't care about yourself, it seems like a net loss for all around you, and probably for your dad too.
Right? Like, I don't think his dad would approve of being saved that way. You know? I don't know. Maybe it also feels a little bit like we're making excuses. Oh, it says Cold Run left the game.
Oh, yeah, the game quit unexpectedly.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Well, I will sit here and wait. Yeah, it feels a little bit like we're making excuses like, oh, you should always save the person. But it's like, fuck that noise. We saved Will. You know?
Yeah. And even if I'm talking about, like, in my real life, like, if I had to save someone I love dearly, but I had to give up my soul for I had to become an eternal servant for Satan.
Right.
Or for, you know, for hot, polite Satan. Then, like, I think that would be an awful. I think that would be. I can't imagine I'd do it. All my loved ones, all my friends and family members, and this might make me selfish or at the very least non-heroic, but
right?
I wouldn't ask them to do the same either. Like, if a family member of mine could give up their eternal soul to save the rest of their family,
right?
Not even including me. Assume I'm out of it. It's just you can give up your soul to save everyone else. It's not worth it. Like, it's eternity.
Right. Right. Yeah. I am with you there.
Oh, I just noticed, in the, like, that loading screen where it shows, you know, Mizora huddled around Will's neck and all, it shows, Shadowheart with white hair.
Oh, interesting. Did that change?
It
was
can't
always
have.
like that?
I'll bet we just didn't notice.
I just didn't notice. Wow.
Because I don't think, like, it would be interesting if, like, or joining failed, can't join this game right now. Okay, so you may have to...
Oh, right, because it's nighttime. Okay, all right. Well, let me go ahead and talk to Will.
Yeah.
Because I don't want this conversation to go away. And I'll tell you what he's saying. I'm talking to him.
And that's what you don't have to tell me what he's saying. It's okay.
I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
All right. Well, I'll just summarize. He said he spent 7 years trying to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I think I'm going to say you're your own man now, Will. It's better this way. Because I could say it's a little late for remorse, don't you think? Which feels really horrible since I'm the one who made the decision for him. Or I could say a fantastic power play. With your father gone, you can rise up and take his place, which was not the motivation. So I'm going to say you're your own man now, Will. It's better this way.
I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
All right. So he's like, tomorrow he'll celebrate, but today he mourns. And the Raven Guard name lives solely with him. He has to make it count for something. I can say your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
And he's like, I signed his fate in front of all of these witnesses, like Hell's witnesses. It's not gonna happen. Okay, what's our next step then?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so I will go ahead and go to sleep then, so that it, puts us in a state you can rejoin, I hope.
Okay.
Going to bed. Eventless slumber. Except that I woke up ensnared. It's frickin' snaring vines. And I'm hungover. It must have auto-selected booze.
It just assumed you developed a taste for it, I guess.
I guess so. Alright, I think you should be able to join. Yes. Okay. So let's return. Leave camp.
Yeah.
And then we can go into the lower city.
I'm just gonna summon my troops
Entourage.
beforehand. Yeah.
Can I still don't see my bring out the puppy. Just not seeing it. Look at all my actions, maybe. Do I not have the ball? Because I have this find familiar. Okay, well, even if I can't have Scratch, I'll have a cat. Good enough. Okay. Let's go to the lower city. Never mind, you weren't done yet.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. There's just so many. Now I'm going to lower city. You're entering... Oh, nope.
No, I'm sorry. I'm still doing it. I'm almost done. There's 2 more to go.
Oh
okay,
my
1
God.
and then 2. Okay, now I'm ready. Oh, wait, now I have to change form. No, that's fine. We'll go. Now we're ready.
Okay. Entering a different region. Venture forth? Yeah. Okay, so this counts as an entirely new area, the lower city. That makes more sense now. So all of this has been the prelude to Baldur's Gate. And now we're entering Baldur's Gate proper.
Unless we just walked through the gate. We walked through Baldur's Gate and now we're in Baldur, or we're just in I guess the city is Baldur's Gate though.
Yeah, I guess.
We walked through Baldur's Gate's gate to get to Baldur's Gate. Who actually is Baldur?
I don't know.
Did we say we think it's a...
I don't know who it is.
Deity, a hero?
Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed.
Oh!
Ta-ta.
The ox.
Oh, goodbye. Where'd they go?
I don't know. I just heard him say... okay, we brought the creature to the city as requested. Seems it left us a note. And it gave me a ring, a shapeshifter's boon ring. Well,
Gave me a ring.
shapeshifting... Yeah. Well, shapeshifting or disguising yourself gain plus 1d4 bonus to all checks. That's awesome. That's good for you. Also, I realized... And maybe it's a moot point, maybe I won't deal with it now, but next time I'll want to think, who do I want to have with us? Because we've done kind of Will's stuff, so I might dump him for Astarion. But,
the description is pretty funny, though. Shapeshifter's boon ring lore.
what does it say?
The little quote on it.
Let me look at it. Oh. I'm a talented shapeshifter too. I can shapeshift a thin body into a fat body. All I need is a steady supply of mince pies and mulled wine. Overheard in a tavern in Daggerford. That's amazing. Alright,
Is it in your inventory?
Yeah, I think maybe we
Okay.
each got one. Or maybe it's just in my inventory. Here, let me send it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to these people here. Asparagus Molly.
What a name.
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
What? Who's...
I don't know, but this is a great start to the tourist time in Baldur's Gate.
Right? Plowman Zach?
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Why do you have to give these things up? Okay, let me talk to Fisk Cuthbert here.
Move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
Why do they have to give up their cows and goats?
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your
Oh, that's why.
to the care of the Duke.
Where? What?
This person's saying you have to turn your animals over to the Ducal Council. Maybe it's like a like for to protect the city for the soldiers or whatever. I don't know.
My hands are full.
Sir, we have children. We need to be able to provide for them.
Let me talk to Drew Seville here.
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are.
Yeah, okay. So Gortash's tyranny has begun, I guess.
I'm looking at there's a sign here, limited stock.
There is a food shortage due to absolute raiding activity. Citizens are advised to buy food in moderation so that all may eat.
Ah. Yeah.
I feel like that's not really the way to get people to buy food in moderation. There's a food shortage. Buy food in moderation. That's not how humans work, or elves or dwarves or whatever, I think. Alright, Fist Edge Arsinin, the city executioner.
Eyes front and keep your nose clean, newcomer. A noose and a short drop is how we deal with troublemakers.
Yeah, how about you wait till I commit a crime before threatening me?
By then it will be too late. I can't help the dead, but I can warn the living. Stay the path and obey the law, and you have nothing to fear.
I wonder if blowing up this steel watch foundry is a crime. Can't wait to go criming.
Oh, did you just get that journal update, Find the Night Song?
Yeah, we must be near the Shar's Temple or something?
There's a note I found on the ground. I just assumed it was going to read out something
right, yeah.
loud. I didn't know it was update a quest.
Where's the note?
Right at my feet.
For the stout and sturdy?
Yeah.
I'm trying to... Oh, God, I'm trying to see to read it. Read. Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest. Master Loroakin, the Arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazith's Tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. That's right! We knew that there was a wizard somebody.
Yeah.
Who sent people after the Night Song.
Should we... The quest doesn't say to talk to her. I wonder if we should tell the Night Song? Like, that the wizard wants her or something?
I don't... I mean,
probably
we probably... The next time we're in camp, we'll talk to her again, just to see. But, this gives us a name. We should talk to Loroakin, the wizard here. Try to find him. Interesting. Oh, and here's our sigil. Here's our waypoint.
Yeah.
Excellent. Alright.
Keep steal people's mail. There's a whole... There's a... Oh my god, we could just read the mail.
Oh. Let's see. Where are you reading the mail? Oh, in the mailbox? Oh god, that's amazing. Stolen chickens. Okay. A letter from a disgruntled citizen whose chickens were seized by Lord Gortash's men. The end reads, "It's not as if that brazen puffed-up toad of a lord needs the meat. Sheer nastiness for nastiness' sake. I demand my chickens back, especially Coo and Tutu, the sweetest little cluckers you could imagine. If those two end up in the chopper's block, I will make such a fuss you won't even know what hit you."
We have to save Coo and Tutu.
I know, right? This is a direct complaint to someone. Let's see, to whom it may concern. I'm writing to inquire after the well-being of one Habor Colts, a trainee fist. I am his mother, and have every right to know how my boy is doing, though I know it is frowned upon for recruits to contact home during training. Please reply immediately with information on how he's eating, if the shoulder he broke as a boy is holding up all right, whether his fellow recruits are treating him fairly. Additionally, please inform him that all is well here at home and his cat Bartholomew misses him very much. I expect a swift reply addressed to Miss Avery Colts. Squatters at Old Garlow's place. Alright. Blaze Portier. Ah, Portier again.
Oh.
I'm writing to report a terrible crime. Ever since old Garlo died, Killam be with him, his house has stood empty and derelict. An awful pity considering the price of property these days. But didn't I spot vagabonds creeping in and out of his upstairs windows? Downright incensed, I was. I knocked on the door till I got a splinter. Big bloody one, too. Or a bloody big one, too. But they didn't so much as answer. Rude. Could you please send someone down? Preferably yourself? Who knows the wreck these squatters are making of the place, when good folk like me have to struggle to keep a roof over our heads. Just ain't right. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Grenna Dubobol Pamperling. What a great
name.
And then municipal sanitation note. Last one. Alright. The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain free flow of the sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown. The resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measure to remedy the situation, but in the meantime, do not attempt to address the situation yourselves. Citizens are prohibited from using the round street sewer access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals. Okay, maybe we can use those round.
Yeah.
Go into the sewers. I'm not sure I want to, but if we have to.
There's probably something down there making the stench, I'm guessing.
Right?
It might just be the sewers. I mean, sewers probably... What the heck? Are you seeing Fist Murphy?
Yes. He was like stretching or something?
He was, for the last 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Yes, he started again.
He's standing on one foot? Let me talk to you.
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced.
What? Is this one of... Oh, Baldur, is this one of Blaise Portier's infamous punishments?
Yes. I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me.
This is a different Portier than the one we found in Gortash's audience chamber. That was a guy. Pretend to push him! That would be so mean. I gotta do it.
That's not funny. If I fall, I have to start all over.
God.
Oh, this is my new favorite thing. All right, we are out of time. That is the perfect thing I think to end on. So next time we'll go. I'll probably swap in Astarion or maybe Shadowheart, or maybe both, to wander around the city a bit. We'll see. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.